What's up, cooking peeps? It's Wednesday, and guess what's in the house? The new Ank is basically out of quarantine. If you were in on our live stream, you would know that I came across an Ank at an unbelievable price. And it's been sitting in the garage for like 3 weeks in quarantine. It's out in the kitchen, and it's ready to go. So what's up? It's Wednesday. Let's take a look at this Ank that came my way for an unbelievable price. Let's do this. So we have officially been on lockdown for 4.5 weeks. And I can tell you that we have not left the house except 2 times. One time I had to go into my office to get something, and one time we snuck out and met somebody in the parking lot of the grocery store up the street because I found this Ank on Facebook Marketplace for $50. Yes, Ooh. You heard that right. $50 for an Ankarsrum Stand Mixer. And when I saw that, I jumped on it. I didn't even ask the history. I didn't even ask him if it worked, because I was like, for $50, it has the bowl, it has the secondary bowl, it has all the parts. I knew for $50, just the parts alone would be well worth that money. So we got this home, and we did a little, because of the situation with the virus, we did this thing where I told her, I was like, we're gonna bring our truck, we're gonna be parked at the grocery store. I'm gonna put the tailgate down, envelope will be sitting on the tailgate, put the mixer in, grab it, so we could like totally be socially distanced. Then when we got home, Eric had gloves on, everything. We moved this into the garage, and it's literally been sitting in there for 3 weeks. So we took all this out, we ran all this and the bowl through the dishwasher. We sanitized this down left and right. The bowl kind of looked like it had been used a little bit by someone who doesn't know how to clean stainless steel. So we gave it a once over with some Barkeeper's Friend. It's shining up brand new, and we're ready to go. So we literally have an Ank in the house for $50. So we have my original Ank is back there. I paid almost $700 for that. And the new Ank is in here. We got it for $50. I figured that was a deal.
So what are you gonna name this guy?
So back when I was a kid, I went to Marriott's Great America. I don't know what it's called now. It's in Santa Clara, California. And I won this little stuffed monkey rolling this bowling ball over this game that you had to roll it over one hill, and it had to stay in and not go over the second hill, and you got a prize, and you had to keep working up to bigger and bigger prizes. So I got this decent sized monkey, and that cost me $50. So I named him 50, and I still have that monkey to this day. And yeah, 50. So since I paid $50 for this, I named the new mixer 50, right? So this name is 50. So does that mean his name is 650? Okay, so the very first thing I want to do is I have not turned this on, so we're going to see if 50 works. So let me plug this in, and we'll take it for its very first try. So how the Ank works is this is the roller, and we're going to go ahead and I'm going to put the roller on. Okay, so I moved this arm back here, and we're going to turn this baby on. So the way you turn the Ank on is it has like a timer, so you have to turn that on. It works. And then this is your speed dial. sweet. It seems it's like slightly louder than mine. Maybe because this one's a little older. I don't know. This one is slightly older than the one I have, because the one I have came with a clear bowl, and before that they were using this bowl, because a lot of people said they want them to bring this bowl back because it's a little more sturdier than the bowl that I have. So it also comes with this scraper. Now I know this isn't too old because it comes with this. And the original Ankarsrum didn't have a dough hook because in Europe they really don't use it. But when they brought this machine to the US, we're so used to a dough hook that they added a second hole back here for the dough hook. So I don't know what year they did that, but if you find one that has two holes, it's a little newer, I believe, than one that only has one hole. They redesigned that. Okay, so here's the dough hook. Not that's gonna do too much different. Yay! So, I'm pretty pleased with my purchase. So it comes with your roller. This is how you're gonna do your dough. And it also comes with this. This has everything, all the parts to it, which is amazing to me. Comes with the lid for the bowl.
It had a crack though.
It does. That has a little bit of a crack in it. This lid has a little bit of a crack in it. So I already have one of these. So that's no big deal. So you're going to have this bowl. So this bowl rotates and the arm is stationary. This one, you put this in here and this goes here. So this is similar to the Bosch. You have, these are the cake paddles and these are the whips. So you just put these on here and you go for it. Sweet. So it operates similar to the Bosch. So this is the bowl is stationary and the whips go around. This one, the bowl goes around. This is stationary, but that causes this to spin. Sweet. It even comes with a little scraper. This was still in the original package.
Yeah, they didn't use it.
Yeah, they hadn't used it. So you can scrape your stuff off of here. And awesome. So we got all the parts to it. We're ready to go. So stay tuned. We're going to run a 4-loaf recipe like we did in that one. We're going to do it in this one just to see how it performs compared to how that one performs, given the fact that I got this one used. But $50, can you believe it?
4 loaves, that means we're going to have to go through some flour.
Yeah, speaking of flour.
Do we have any left?
Yeah, hold on just a minute. So just before like this current situation really started kicking up, we had went to our local club store and I don't know why, I was kind of feeling like we need to stock up on some stuff. I think this was maybe really like 2 weeks before the official lockdown. And I was just feeling that. So when we were at our local club store, we had, gotten a decent amount of wipes and laundry soap. We got some of the fundamental things. We think we need, what I was thinking maybe would be a month. And one of the things we got was flour. And at that time, I really couldn't I was starting not to be able to get my regular King Arthur flour in the store. They didn't really have it. And my local club store had this 25-pound bag of bread and pizza flour And I was like, let me just get this. It was $9. And I was like, this is not what I usually use. But if this thing starts going the way I'm thinking it's going, I want to get a big bag of flour to put in the freezer so we don't have to go to the store. We can start making our bread. So we don't have to go to the store as often. And so I think we did a show kind of about stocking up your pantry, and I showed this bag of flour. This is a 25-pound bag of flour.
Was.
I kind of showed that, and I was like, this is what we got. And a few people like commented like, you're never going to go through all that flour, right? Well, we've been making all our own bread. We have not been to the store in over a month. And this bag of flour is almost halfway gone.
It's over halfway.
Yeah, and I'm thinking that this is going to go on potentially, you know, who knows? It could be another 2 months. It could be, I don't know what it's going to be. I'm getting a little concerned because all the stores are completely sold out of flour, yeast. It's like once the bread aisle went, everybody became a baker, right? And that stuff just flew off the store, flew off the shelves. So I think about the 2-week mark, I was like, we need to think about sourcing some flour. And I was able to order some from a local Amish store. I ended up paying quite a bit for it. I paid $9 for this, and I think I paid 20 something for this bag, as well as a lot for shipping.
It was like $70 something.
Yeah, it was expensive. So I learned my lessons. I should have gotten a couple of these. But yeah, so we got a bag from a local Amish store. It arrived shipped in a banana box. And so we got a 50-pound bag, and we're gonna get some Mylar bags, hopefully, if we can order them, and we're gonna put this in the freezer. So, yeah. So this is a huge bag. This is 50 pounds, and they were completely out of the King Arthur, like I said. But the person who owned the store, I talked to him, and they use this in all their Amish breads because they have a bakery there, and this is what they use. They use Silla, Minnesota. So we're going to be trying this out. Wow, this is a huge, huge bag. This thing is 50 pounds. This is bread flour. And, yeah.
Think the ant can handle that, Boo?
So, Silla, Minnesota brand dates back to the early 1900s. It was produced in some of the most historic mills in the Canyon River Valley. Yeah, so, wow. So we're going to be running 4 loaf batch in this. So we're going to be using some of this flour. So stay tuned. If I can get a hold of some Mylar bags and some oxygen absorbers, we're going to be packaging some of this for the freezer. We got a new freezer coming to help alleviate some of the stuff that's in our current freezer. And so hopefully that will be in, and we can bag this up if I'm able to order that. I don't know, a lot of places are getting sold out. So cooks, what's up? It's Wednesday. We are hanging tough, right? We have been in the house for 4.5 weeks, and we do have a order coming tomorrow from Sam's Club. We did order a few fresh things, but this is the first time we've had any food come up in here since we started this.
Well, we're doing actually a pick and pull, so I'm risking my health to go pick it up.
Oh yeah, Eric's doing a pick and pull. So I ordered it. I had to stay up till midnight because all the slots for their pick and pull get used up in like 10 minutes. So you got to go on at midnight. And I had my cart ready and I did a checkout. So I was able to get a slot for 7 o'clock in the morning. So we're going to have one pickup And then when we get the freezer, we're going to be going to Restaurant Depot and doing a nice little haul from there.
Get some onion rings.
Eric wants onion rings. Oh, geez. So I hope you're doing well. I hope you're staying sane, being locked up in the house, and I hope everything is going good for you. Just stay safe, stay in the house, and it'll be all good, right? So what's up? It's Wednesday. Thanks for joining me. The new 50, right, is in the house. If you like this video, please subscribe below, leave me a comment and a like, and visit my website at amylearnstocook.com. All our recipes are out there on the website. You can print them and all that fun, search and print and all that fun stuff. Also catch me on social media at facebook.com/group/amylearnstocook. And on social media, I'm at Pinterest and Twitter at Amy Learns to Cook. And on Instagram, I'm at Cooking with Amy.